This is where you want to start. All right. Number one, the first thing we have to understand, guys, is that a lot of people want mentorship, but everybody is not willing to run the play that comes with mentorship. And I can tell you, I've literally seen Z be given the play in our leadership chats, and in a matter of minutes, just like a snap of a finger, it's already done. He never questioned the play. It was given to him, and he ran it. And that's the definition of a good mentee looking to be the mentor. Well, what are some things that you're going to be getting from a good mentor as a mentee? Timely advice. These are individuals that have the experience and knowledge and time in this space. You know, they've seen certain things, they've witnessed certain things, they've experienced certain things, and they're in a position to give you timely advice. Maybe there's something that you're dealing with at the moment that you didn't realize that you were gonna come up against as a independent business owner. And somebody like Z is like, yo, I've been through that, bro. Here's the play. Here, this is all you got to do to get through it. They're gonna offer you that timely advice. Number two, they're gonna offer you their resources, right? That may be a book. That may be drop a two in the chat if Z has ever recommended a book to you, recommended an audio to you, recommended a CD to you, right? Make it recommended that you go to a certain event. He's gonna provide you the resources, family. Not only is he offering you timely advice, but he's gonna give you the resources necessary. Number three, now we're walking on thin line on this one, guys. Finances. Listen, listen closely. You never ask your mentor for finances. But when your mentor sees that you're in position, they see that you're running the play, they see that you're all in, they may buy that plane ticket for you. They may send you that book. They may purchase that course for you. Look, I see you grinding. I see what you're doing. I see what's happening with you. This is going to get you to the next level. It's what got me to the next level. Here it is for you. Matter of fact, I handled that for you. Shout out Samaya. Just purchased one of our students some new business cards the other day because she sees that that student is in it. Not playing no game. She was willing to invest into that individual. All right, number four, they give you the room and ability to grow. When I first started and my mentors were asking me to do certain things, I thought it was just more work. But in actuality, it was for my development. It was for my growth. It was so that I could be the individual that's replacing the person that's giving me that information. They're going to put you in position to become 1% better today than you were yesterday. But drop a four in the chat if you know that growth is not always comfortable. They call them growing pains for a reason. So somebody that embodies all these things as a student, as a mentee, who is now the mentor, who went from the student to the teacher, is my boy Z. I've seen him invest into his business. I've seen him give timely advice, right? I've seen him receive timely advice. I've seen him, receive incentives, and I've seen him be in a position to grow. So, guys, if you haven't found, anything that I said of value, guys, I promise you that my boy Z is about to drop some crazy gems. This is a young man that I look up to. He's a father. He's a man of God, somebody that cares for people more than he cares for himself. He's I joke all the time, like, yo, I don't know if he has like six arms. I don't know if he got a twin walking around here because bro doesn't sleep. He's always willing to work. And there's no surprise, guys, that he's reached the level of of mentorship. He's reached the level of leadership that he's positioned himself in front of because of the work that he's willing to put in. So Z, I apologize if I took up a little bit of your time. I know we have an amazing training going on right after this, fam. But can we drop some star diamonds in the chat for my boy Z? Drop some flames, drop some star diamonds, right? Drop some sirens. I need the chat going crazy, guys. This is the absolute first star diamond ever in the United States. Ever, ever in the United States. And we have the pleasure of having a private call, a private training with this individual so that he can put us in position to accomplish the things that he's desired, the things that he's accomplished and more. So Z, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to connect with the squad. Thank you so much, man, for your leadership. Thank you for your example. And I got my pen and my paper ready, bro. I'm ready to learn. Let's get to it, man. It's all yours.
Sheesh, man. Sheesh, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? I need high energy right now. I know that it's 7 o'clock. It's coming towards the end of the day, but we still have an eventful day ahead of us. I don't know if y'all know that, right? We got an amazing 8 p.m. Then we got an amazing 9 p.m. Deals will be getting closed at 9 o'clock, and then at 10, and then at 10. Yo, it's lit. It's lit. So I appreciate you, Mark, for allowing me to get on here and talk to your squad, bro, and just give, some timely advice and just things that help me grow in order to get to where I'm at now. And a lot of people they see the whole Star Diamond, this and that, and first in the US, amazing, amazing things. But I don't want you guys to pay attention to the level. I want you guys to pay attention to the work that it actually took to get here, right? You have people like Mark on his way to Diamond. Like, pay attention to the work. You got people like Samaya. Pay attention to the work, not the rank, not the level, not the income, not no, 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 no. Pay attention to what it took to get their family. And that's what we're going to talk about here today on this call. So again, my brother, Mr. Mark Sanders, I appreciate you, man. Arizona was the time. Arizona was the time. And I'm so like excited to be like in that same type of frequency and energy in the next couple of like days, really like next 40 days in Miami, Florida. Like if y'all not ready for Miami, then like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. But this is gonna be an amazing train, amazing call. I do have a slide that I want to share with you guys as well too. So let me go ahead and pull this up. One thing that being a good mentee, right? They say you must be prepared for the moment. So calls like this, preparation is the key, so that way everybody can elevate. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I need to share sound. Drop a two in the chat if you guys can see my screen. See something here. It's just like weird though. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta zoom out. Let me see. I want you guys to get this. If I have to open this on something else, I will. 1 second, family. Let me get this pulled up for y'all. But the title your notes. If you got notebooks, y'all ready to take notes. Uh, one rule of thumb that I have on every single call, really a couple, is calls like this. I want like your undivided attention for the next 30 minutes, right? Undivided attention for the next 30, 45 minutes. Um, and take notes, right? Do we have people who are taking notes? I see people in the car. Make sure you listening, making sure you applying, right? And then third is listen with the intention to actually apply. All right. Let me get this pulled up for you guys. All right. Let me share my screen now. We should be Gucci now. Zoom try to play me now. Have my presentation full screen. It's crazy. All right. Let me know. Can y'all see that full screen now? Is it good? Drop a two in the chat. If we good, we ready to go. The title of this training is How to Be the Best Student Towards Your Mentor. You see, the thing about mentorship in this space is people always want guidance and they want structure and they want mentorship, but once they get it, they don't know what to do with it. Once you have a mentor giving you things to do, right? You second guess what the mentor is telling you. And one thing that, and I don't want to talk about income on this call because it's honestly irrelevant. But one thing that hits me all the time with Tia, and I've been one of the best mentees towards Tia. She always says this. She says this. How are you questioning something that I'm telling you to do and I make more money than you? It's crazy. So anytime Tia tells me to do something, Like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm not asking no questions. I'm not asking how long is it going to take. I'm not asking nothing. All you need to tell me is what to do. And then guess what? I'm going to come back to you once it's finished or if I have any questions. That's it. Right? It be Zoom calls that we might send out and somebody be like, yo, how long is this call gonna be? Yo, I don't care if the call is 3 hours. If it's gonna lead me to a breakthrough, I don't care how long the Zoom call is. I don't care how long the go live session is. I don't care. I don't care how long the event is. The event is from 8 to 5. Oh, bet. I'm there at 7 o'clock before the doors open. But some of us work 9 to 5 and do that faithfully. Somebody just had a breakthrough just now and the training hasn't even started yet. Right? So I want to go over you can write this down. This is the 10 commandments to a good mentee. Okay, the 10 commandments to a good mentee. Give me a good 30, 35 minutes. I don't want to interrupt our 8 p.m. call. So I'm gonna flow through this, right? I'm gonna flow through this. But the 10 commandments to a good mentee, number one is have a growth mindset. In this space, you have to be open to learning and be willing to adapt, right? How many of us can say right now that we still have some growing to do because of the environments we've been placed in outside of this business? Your mind has some growing to do. Your work ethic has some growing to do. How you feel and talk to people have some growing to do, right? I remember when I first started working with Tia, I want to say it's going on shoot almost 2 years in 2023. And I was telling her, like, sis, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It's gonna take me some time to get used to this like team and this business, and not the business per se, but just the structure of how you guys run things over here. Because I was so used to previous mentors and how they did things, but they ended up leaving. So it really didn't matter anyway, right? So I had to be open to learning a new system. I had to be, willing to adapt to a new environment of people at the end of the day. And needless to say, it's been going really, really good, right? Shout out to Mark, shout out to Samaya and the whole camp. They embraced me fully when they came, or when I came into this organization, right? Tia, I mean, Mark and Samaya have been working with Tia, since the beginning, right? But I had to adapt to this, right? So there's going to be certain things that you have to learn how to do now. And essentially when you look at the structure of our calls, essentially, like we have a call, literally we had a call at 7, we have a call at 8, we have a call at 9, we have a call at 10. And for my leaders, we had a call at 6 p.m. So that's 5 Zoom calls back to back to back to back to back. We had to learn how to adapt to that. Okay. Like for real. There's gonna be some days where you have Zoom calls back to back to back. But I always say this, the Zoom call that you don't get on is probably the one that's going to change your life. The event that you don't go to is the one that's probably going to change your life. So you have to now adapt to time as well. Okay. You have to learn how to structure your time. Shout out to Structure Samaya, right? Secondly, is embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Family, you will fail here. I'm gonna say that again just because somebody might look at me crazy, like, fail. What you mean fail, Z? Yeah, you're gonna lose trades. You're gonna have people that don't believe in your business. You're gonna have people that join your business and then leave your business 2 days after, right? But all of those are challenges for you to essentially grow as an individual. A lot of us have to grow financially because we need to learn how to better manage money in this space. You lose a trade, you ready to break your phone. You lose a trade, the first thing you do is text or call your mentor and say, "Yo, I don't know what's going on. I hit my last." Yo, you could go on a 10 trade win streak, and then that 11th trade you take loses, and you call yo, I just lost this trade, bro. Mark, I lost this trade. Somebody, this trade hit stop loss. I don't know what's going on. You going crazy. You don't control the market. Those things happen naturally. Okay. Understand, number three is understand that mistakes are part of the learning process. Everything will not be perfect here, fam. I'm gonna be quite frank. We don't have like the perfect organization. We have a really good one, though. I'll tell you that. But there's still some things that all of us to play the big role in this organization, all of us have to become better. All of us, right? So number one, have a growth mindset. Be open to learning and adapting. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, and understand that mistakes are part of the learning process. Number two, this is my favorite one right here. This is my favorite one right here. Be coachable. When I get to number 10, what I'm about to say is going to make sense. How many of you guys have developed good relationships with your mentor? Like you guys are like best friends, buddies, and stuff like that. Drop it to in the chat, or just drop me in the chat. Let me see. Okay. Me and Tia are really good friends, right? But let me tell you this. This is still a business. We're not here to just lollygag and have a good time and do all that. That's part of it. But there's a certain structure to business that you got to have, fam. You have to learn how to, number one, accept constructive feedback, right? Without taking it personal. Constructive criticism is a good thing. Some of us growing up, we didn't know how to handle and deal with our emotions. So the moment that somebody tells you, hey, you could have did that a little bit better, or you could have fixed that, we want to get in our feelings, bro. This is a business, not even just a business. This is a multi-billion-dollar business. Being coachable is one of the best things that you can show your mentor. Okay. They tell you to do something, bro. Don't ask no questions. Just go do it. If it feels good morally, obviously, for you to do it, bro, just do it. Don't ask no questions. Just run the play. Everybody drop run the play in the chat. Just run the play. They tell you, yo, I think just where you're at right now, I think you should be demo trading for the next 2 months. Okay. You have some knowledge and experience that I may not have. Okay, I'm listening. Okay. You feel like, okay, the monthly may be a little bit of a problem right now. Okay, I suggest that we work on your 2 and free scholarship. Let's go write out a 30-person list of people you feel that need this business. A lot of us want the solution, but you question the solution. It's crazy work. You want more income essentially, and there's 1,000 ways to make more income in this business. But the one income that we want you guys to go strive for, you question. Obviously, the trading is cool, the crypto is cool, digital marketing is cool, e-commerce is cool, Eovia Go is amazing, Eovia Health is amazing. But when it's time to level up, nobody want to level up. Let me tell you this: the only way, write this down. The only way you can truly repay your mentor is by leveling up. The only way, I'm be honest, Tia is all of our mentors. The only way we could repay Tia is by leveling up, bro. I'm just keeping it like a 100 with you guys right now on this call. Unless somebody on this call cracks the code of becoming a six-figure trader, and you give Tia $20,000 just because, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a nice token. But level up, bro. Level up, sis. Okay. And lastly, show appreciation for your mentor's guidance. Like I said before, we don't have the perfect mentorship, the perfect guidance, the perfect system, but we have a damn good one. So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to text your mentor, thank you, right now. Like take 1 minute before we go on to number 3, and I want you to text your mentor, thank you. And I'm gonna come back once we start getting the messages. So I know y'all doing it. Wow, we got 40,000 on the call right now. Sheesh. No, no, no. Even if they on the call, text them personally and tell them thank you, because there's a lot of things that they did for you that they quote unquote really didn't have to. Like, do y'all know that? Do these extracurricular Zoom calls. We could just tell y'all, listen, you need a go live schedule, and that's what you're gonna do every single day. But we're like, nah, we need to be of service to as many people as possible, and we got to give out the game. Mark doesn't have to do 3 ways and this and that. You know what he could do? Do you know what he could do? He could tell you to get the IBO kit and go study the IBO fundamentals on the OVS Center. Do you know that? Do you know he can really do that? Samaya can really do that. He can tell you, no, no, no. Go learn 3 ways by yourself. Go close that person by yourself. Go build the business by yourself. Why? Because the information is essentially there. Some of us haven't plugged in enough to see it though. But we're no, no, no. We have to serve people. One of my breakthroughs, family, is I serve my way to the top. And there's still more room to go. Mark has served his way. Tia has served her way. Samaya has served her way to where she's at. She's about to serve tonight at 10 p.m. She don't have to do that, right? So number 3, stay committed and consistent. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Some of us face one sign of adversity and you already throwing the towel. Going back to the trading. Some of y'all lose one trade and you want to call it quits. Some of us start going through family stuff and this, and that, and you already call it quits. I'm gonna tell you guys this hack right here. And this is what allowed me to just stay in like this high energy all the time. Whether you make it or you don't, you're still gonna go through life every single day. Whether you become a millionaire or a 6-figure earner or 5-figure earner, 8-figure, whatever you become, or if you remain in the same place you at right now, you're still going to go through life. So there needs to be a level of dedication, right? That you essentially, dedicate time and effort to your learning journey. I want you guys to drop this in the chat. How many hours does it take to master a skill? If you know, 10,000 hours. I can almost guarantee you that most of us on this call have not put in 10,000 hours into trading, into building a business. I'm just being honest. There's still more hours I got to put into this thing. For real, right? Maintain a discipline. Number 2, maintain a disciplined schedule for studying and practice. Who here gets on Go Live faithfully every single day? No excuses, no ifs, ands, or buts. You get on Go Live every single day. Look, all thanks to God, I have the pleasure of doing this business full time. When I wake up in the morning, depending on who I'm tuning into, I'm on Go Live. I'm be real. I'm on Go Live from about 9 a.m. to noon, right? And then shout out to my guy Oren. He has a session at 1 p.m. So I may even tune into that at 1 p.m. I have a disciplined schedule for the things that I need to learn because there needs to be a level of consistency in trading and investing in how to build this business. Drop a two in the chat. for my people who are building a business, right? Uh, do you have the IBO kit right now? It's about to be interesting. Okay. Now let me ask you this. Did you guys know that on Eovia Center, when you have the IBO kit, there's an IBO fundamentals Eovia Center? Did you know that as well too? Like a lot of us, we wanna wait until we're two and free or silver or this and that to learn how to build a business and to get into leadership society, bro. You could get the IBO kit and learn how to build a business through Eovia. Like there has to be a certain level of obsession that you have with this business. In order for this to actually really take off the way you want it to, you have to literally be obsessed with this. Like I can only imagine the transition. Shout out to Mark again, man. Has now had the ability to retire from his job to do this business full time. I can only think so much about how obsessed he is now with this business. Like my boy is submerged in this, like for real, for real. Why? Because all of his efforts and time can be put into becoming the next titanium, the next seven-figure earner inside of this business. It's crazy. But you know what's so crazy? Even when he was at work, he used to post this on his stories. Even when he was at work, he would have Jay Awol on the computer at work. Some of y'all won't even play it out loud at your job on your phone. Like, what? Because you afraid what your boss might say, or this person might say, that person might say, they opinion, that opinion, they opinion, they opinion. Bro, opinions don't pay no bills, bro. Right? Number four, take initiative. Tia, I know she's taking some time right now, as she should, right? To just get on this mental clarity. So these next 90, this 90-day run that she about to go on is about to be crazy. Tia would be so proud. She's going to be proud of us when she comes back in the next couple days. Can anybody guess as to why Tia will be proud of this organization right now? Even in her absence, we still running a play. The thing about mentorship is the way that you stand out, the way that you attract the mentor is by I don't have to tell you to get on Go Live every day. I don't have to tell you if you looking to go build the business. I don't have to tell you to go build the business. I don't have to tell you that you should be talking to people. I don't have to tell you that when Blaze trades come out, you should be taking a trade. Last time I checked, every single Blaze trade that comes out, everybody gets the same notification. And I get it. Granted, some of us be at work sometimes, this and that. I get it. But that goes into number two, right? Bring questions and ideas to your mentor. Listen, how many of us, and I'm gonna take it to trading really quick. How many of us see Blaze trades late sometimes? Okay. And how many of us still get in even when you see the trade late? Didn't ask nobody no question, didn't say nothing to nobody, didn't call your mentors like, hey, yo, I seen the Blaze trade, but I seen it late. Is it still good to get into? You just get in, and then when you lose the trade, you be upset. But you seen the trade 2 hours later before after it was called out. You have to literally demonstrate your commitment through proactive behavior, fam. There's certain things that you should be doing that your mentor shouldn't have to tell you to do. Honestly. Okay. Number five is show up prepared. Show up prepared, show up prepared. How many of us showed up prepared with a notebook for this call? With a notebook and a workable pen or a pencil. There's going to be so much information that you're going to learn here on this journey. Listen, yo, I could pull out so many notebooks that I've taken notes on for the past 5 years since 2019. Them notebooks is full all the way from the front page. I know how on the notebooks, on some of the notebooks, they have like the brown back on there. Bro, I got notes on that too. Like not just the papers in the notebook. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you guys are coming to these events, when you guys are coming to certain calls, when you guys are coming to certain team masterminds, come with specific questions and topics so you can get the answers to the things that you may need help in, right? Another way you can show up to be prepared, right? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Review previous lessons or insights before each session. So basically, that's saying if you know that Go Live has a feature to where every call is recorded, why haven't you gone back and watched them? If there are calls that like this that are being recorded, why haven't you asked the person who hosted the call, is this call being recorded? Because I need to just go back and study. I need to put in my 10,000 hours, right? Lastly, have a notebook for every single call, man. Every call, every single call. Number six, demonstrate accountability. These are the last four right here. Last four. So give me like, I ain't gonna lie, we may be like 5 minutes late to the 8 p.m. I'm gonna zoom through these, but this is good stuff, right? Track your progress and share it openly. Fam, I can't imagine how many times I've actually taken notes or I've actually tracked my trades, right? Or wrote a prospect list of 30, 40, 50 people and I shared it back with Tia. She's like, okay, bet, Z, that's good. Or oh, no, 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 Z, you need a little bit of work right here, bro. And I just went and did it. Okay. Be honest about your wins and your challenges. You know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? This is why Instagram is such cat, bro. Everybody want to post every time they win a trade, but the moment you take a lesson on the trade, you won't post that. You wanna put into the group chats, yo, I just won this, won this, won that, but you won't post the lessons and be like, you know what? You know what I love the most is when I take losses sometimes and I'll put it in the group chats and I'll be like, listen, fam, today wasn't the best day trading, but I learned so much. Nobody joined my business today, but I learned so much because there's things that we need to fix essentially in order to have progress. Okay. Can we actually do that? Like, can we start being loud about our challenges? Can we be loud about our adversities, our losses along the way? Can we be loud about that kind of stuff? Because people, and this goes for my people who are building a business too, or just life in general. People relate to transparency more than they do perfection, right? And lastly, set and review personal goals regularly, fam. Right? Like I said, I wanna keep it in the time frame for the 8 p.m. Number seven, maintain respect and professionalism. Woo! Be punctual and respect your mentor's time. People don't care until they know that you care. But you also have to bring it back to what I said in the beginning. This is still a business. Sometimes we may not have all day to sit on the phone with you for 2, 3 hours talking about whatever it may be. Not that we don't want to do that. We still have other things to attend to. Mark has other things to attend to, other people to attend to, and he cares about everybody. but you have to respect your mentor's time. Sometimes just set aside, text Mark, text somebody like, listen, I just want to talk for 30 minutes today. Can we do that? 30 minutes. Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you may request 30 minutes, but the conversation only may last 15 minutes because you got what you needed, right? Facts. Just set it up. Just set it up. All right. The last two, communicate clearly and professionally, right? That speaks for itself. And value the experience and knowledge they bring. Value the experience and knowledge your mentors have. It's no need to question what they're telling you to do if they have the results that you're looking for. Mark, the next diamond. Samaya, the next diamond. They have the results most of us are looking for. So when the play is being given, why question the play if the play produces results? Matter of fact, how many of us invited people to Samaya's 10 p.m. call tonight? I guarantee you, it may not be today. It may be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may be tomorrow. It may not be this week, but it may be this week. You're going to have somebody join your business just because you're giving them what? Value for free. All of us appreciate free stuff. Sometimes you got to give free value to people, right? Number 8, apply what you learn. Okay. I'm tired of the saying that knowledge is power, bro. Knowledge is not power. It's a power to a certain degree. Yes. Because if I tell you something that you didn't know before, great. Well, now you know. But if you're not applying what I'm teaching you or what I'm telling you or what you're learning from people, then you really don't know at all. To know but to not do, write this down. To know but to not do is to not know at all. You need to take action on the strategies and techniques that are being shared in this organization. You know another good way to show appreciation to your mentor is to actually like apply what is being taught. And you know how we know you're applying? Because you now have results. You're actually applying trend trap. You're applying levels. You're applying the team trainings that we get every single day. You're applying the information on Go Live and applying it to your personal life. That's one tremendous way to show your mentor some appreciation. Because it's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. It's crazy for somebody to sit on this call and tell me that you don't have no form of trading results. Bro, that blows my mind. It blows my mind. And then for people who want to build a business, it again blows my mind that you sit here and say, I don't have any knowledge to go build a business, or I'm not comfortable doing this or doing that. Bro, we talk about this stuff all the time. You just need to apply it and stop running away from the work. That's it, right? Number 9, practice patience and persistence, fam. This, I'm gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna keep this simple, right? Just show up every single day. Please, like, please. If you could make a commitment to Mark and Mike, and shout out to them, and shout out to Mark again for putting this call together for his org. If you just show up every single day, I promise you something is going to change. I'm not going to sit here and say you're going to become a millionaire in the next year. I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is your life will change if you just show up every single day. Don't give yourself room for excuses. Don't do none of that. Trust the process and avoid the urge for quick results or quick wins, right? We hear this all the time. Understand that success doesn't happen overnight, but eventually, when you become successful, it'll look like it happened overnight. Somebody, I don't know if y'all picked that up. Success does not happen overnight, but when you become a success story, it will look like it happened overnight. Fam, just keep even during the tough times, even when this business is not making sense, even when you look, I'm gonna keep it real. Even when you are at a point where you feel like you can't remain active every single month, bro, just keep pushing forward. Stop giving yourself the room for excuses. And I'm gonna use this line on the 9 p.m. call tonight. A lot of us, right? A lot of people they want to become wealthy, but when it's time to make investments, they know where to be found. Mm. This business, Eovia is an investment. But when it's time to make that investment, you find every excuse not to make the investment. I just don't get it. I really don't. Right? So keep pushing forward. Even during the tough times, show up every single day, bro. Yeah, that was on my IG today. Facts. Right? And lastly, this is something that I had to leave for last because Mark does a phenomenal job with this. And this, again, is one of the ways to be a great student, right? Is building a genuine relationship with your people, right? And even if you are that person that has nobody on your team right now, build a genuine relationship with your mentor. Show interest in your mentor story and their experiences. Ask them, yo, what are some things that you went through in this business to get to where you at? Right? Be grateful for their time and guidance. Like one thing that I see all the time in this business is that everybody wants to be cool and friends and this and that, but we take like the mentorship side for granted. Like you got to understand there's a has to be a separation from friendship and businessship. Sometimes you might got to go a full month just being all about business with your mentor, and then you could get back to the friendship. I'm just being honest. There's a lot of conversations that me and Tia have where we laughing, talking about this, talking about that. But for the most part, I'm be so honest. For the most part, me and Tia all we talk about is business because she's at where I need to she's at where I want to be. I'm not there yet. So what are we doing? You know? So family, these are the 10 commandments. I know we have an 8 p.m. call, the 10 commandments to how to be the best student towards your mentor. I truly, truly appreciate each and every single one of you guys. These are literal things that have not only helped me to get to where I'm at now, but through this whole entire process, through the wins, through the losses, through the good, through the bad, bro. These are things that have truly helped me just like stay sane, right? So I want you guys to really, really apply these. Let me stop sharing my screen and just give y'all some me time. Um, but no, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys getting on this call. I know we have the trading unleashed, right, with Jay Awall and Nina Santiago that's live like right now as we speak. Look, there has to be a level of dedication and commitment. This is one of those days. Prime time action right now. Prime time action right now. We got to call at 7, you got to call at 8, you got to call at 9, you got to call at 10. It's prime time. Who's really dedicated and want to really take this shit to the next level? Sometimes you have to sacrifice because of most times what you don't want to sacrifice will become the sacrifice. You don't want to sacrifice time, but you're gonna have to sacrifice time. You don't want to sacrifice money, but you're gonna have to sacrifice money. Some of us had to sacrifice money just to get to Miami. But let me tell you this right now. Miami will change your life if you allow it to. So, all 41,000 of you guys, I hope to see you in Miami, and I hope to see you at 8 p.m., at 9, and at 10. So, I love y'all. Mark, I appreciate you, my brother. I'm going to let you close this thing out. Samaya, I appreciate you as well. Let's get it. Let's run it up, family.
Sheesh, fam. Sheesh. Can we drop some flames in the chat for my boy Z-Tanium, guys? One thing that stuck out to me, man, was you said to know and to not do is to not know at all. And I know for a fact after this call, we all know. So when we become those overnight success stories, guys, I want you to make sure that you hit up Z and you say thank you. I want you to make sure that you reach out to him and say, I appreciate you, bro, for taking this additional time out of your schedule, out of your life to make sure that you give us the right information to get to the next level, guys. I know that I needed it. I know that we all needed it. I know for a fact I'm going to be a better mentee looking to become that overall mentor, guys. So I'll see you all on the 8 p.m. training. Until next time, let's get it, family.
We about to rewrite the family history. We going up like the Statue of Liberty. Hey, we about to rewrite the family history. We going up like the Statue of Liberty. We about to rewrite the wrongs. Father, forgive them, cause they didn't know what they did. They were just trying to live. They were just trying to provide for their kids. Enemy thought that the drama I got in my life that I wouldn't forgive. But hating on folks like drinking the poison and wishing they died in the end. But really you killing yourself. But really you hurting your wealth. I'd rather go